Hello everyone, I'm Great Luke, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 255 of Factorio with the Zebra mod, where we are now making Lithia Salt. And we can turn that into a lot of different stuff that we need, like thermal water for our farming, or fish farming. So I guess we should start doing that. All of these are done. So this is our focus currently. Thermal water. Oh, these are big ones. I think we'll go in here and have a look at that. We need steam into these and then we get thermal water out. That's pretty simple. And we need the Lithia salt in as well, of course. And we need 24 if we want to be symmetrical in some way. And that produces 450. So how do we want to do this? I mean, we could try and squeeze it all together. This is going to be a small problem though. No, it's not. But then we can't have the inputs here at least, but maybe that would be better out here anyway. So I have Lithia salt coming in. Are these bigger than these? Yes, they are. By 2 tiles. So it's a 7 by 7. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 9 by 9. Oh, this is a 7 by 7. So this is a 9 by 9. That's quite big. But that's fine. So we can do something like that. Reach, that's pretty nice. On this side, it would of course look a bit different. But it's not like it's bad or anything. Can we make these symmetrical in some way? This can't go under there, but it can come up there and go under here. That would work here as well. And then input here and here. And then what about power? We can do power here, but then we can't do that here. We can do that here, but not here. No, we're just gonna keep this. And this should just stack. Except that we should always have those as normal pipe. 8, 16, 24. Those are set up correctly, yes. Good. So this basically snaps in directly at the end of this, except that it's a little bit wider. because this can take the full output of this. Another 9 lithiums or lithia salt. Just need to split the output into 2. Or we could pair one of these up with 2 setups and make it twice as long, but I don't think I want that. What is going on with this? Is it just that this inventory needs to go into a non-armored setup or something? If we get rid of that, for example. Oh, this is junk. That would be better suited. Do we have an infinity chest? Let's get one of those. Clear some of this stuff out. Now I don't think we have a problem anymore. Nope. Okay. So we have this. Belts go in that direction. And I think I am just going to put this right here. Or should we leave space for a small lithia salt bus? Again, the amounts of lithia we will have on the belts are is quite small. This is only producing 9 per second. We could have 5 of those for a blue belt. But a little bit of space will be reserved for that still. Let's do something like that. And we need to, of course, put this in barrels. 450 per second. I think we can easily handle that with 2 of these. Probably with the less, or just 1. But for symmetry's sake, let's do this. Thermal, water, please. I really need to get some steel production going so we can just deliver that to these stations, outposts. Need to get power here as well. Need more underground belt. And I have some disconnects in this for some reason. Let's grab the belt first. Let's just cut that closer. Something like that, and robot connections, of course. Wait, we don't need robots for anything other than this. So we just need one extender around here. And connect that to this area. Oh, and we need to make steam. I forgot about that. Guess we will just do that at the back end here. How much steam are we talking about? 450. So we can make 40 steam every second with a crafting speed of 1.5, so 60 per second. What is 450 divided by 60? Around 8. 480 should be 8. Oh wait, these can transfer water between them. At least it looks like they can. And we need the water in. Let's just make a little bit of space here, except now I need to know where we need to go. So 2 tiles can be removed from the end here. Don't have a lot of this, so can we just do that? I need even less than that, 3 tiles in there. And again, 3 tiles up here. And then an offshore pump. Oh, that's not where it goes, of course. Well, we will just prepare this in a bit. That's where it goes. And yes, they are throughput. Well, we need to go there. Good. We could go shorter, of course, just by angling these at 90 degrees, but this is fine. And since we don't have any barrels yet, this is not really running. Let's just make a little bit of space in our inventory and then bring a lot of steel, if possible. Because we need a lot more for the fish farming as well. I guess we only really have steel stored up here. Which isn't a lot, I guess, but it's a start. So let's just go with that. We probably need more here than at our Lithia area, but for now we'll only put a small amount in there. And then steal this. And then we need logistic bots. And then we have barrels. And we need to export those barrels, or the contents of the barrels. Let's just fix this blueprint while we are here. That goes down. Is everything else correct? No, we need to make that into active providers. And then I think it's good. Except that we don't have that signal on it. Dang it. Come on in. And we want the middle one always. We have the end one? Yes. Okay. And let's just check that this puts right on top of that just fine, and it does. Good. So you want thermal water. You prick. I should give up trying to find these manually and just search thermal. Oh, and I need more request chests. Also, I just remembered I put some of this in there. Let's get that out. And all of our 100 robots are working now. We need more space than that. And we need storage for the empty barrels. But now I'm just going to put them here. A fluid handling barrel. Good. And I guess we need more robots in then. Let's just go for the good old 250. Good. So we have thermal water that we can export. Lithia fuel. Thermal water. And we should get the fuel train. Before fish fuel. Good. Before fish. We need more charging for the robots, I guess. That should probably be a part of this blueprint as well, but not right now. Okay, I don't have a locomotive. We need to bring it in here, right? This part. This is done. This is done. This is done as well, but I want to keep it. I guess I just want to be able to see that the output of this goes into here. And then that is made into these. Should do the extra step for that as well. Yes, we should. So this is all the stuff we have left to do. We're not making ammonia yet though, but we can do that. And then all of this goes away. And this is just part of farming then. Are we actually doing anything currently at farming? Yes, we're just making this stuff. So we're making all of this farming to get some nutrient pulp that we can then use for the fish. So we can make the alien bacteria for alienated fertilizer or whatever it's called. Yes. So we can make swamp gardens, so we can take farming to the next level. Good. So I guess we should go make ammonia now. That shouldn't be too bad, right? We've done it before, of course, but nitrogen, hydrogen, and we need catalysts. So we need to make catalysts somewhere. That somewhere could just be here, and we could bring in the ores for that. That way we don't need to import the catalyst and then export the catalyst carriers. Except if we need to export some of the catalysts anyway and then import the carriers. And we would need twice as many ores as we have types of catalysts. I think bringing in catalyst from the outside is just better. Otherwise this base will get a little bit too much too much responsibility or something. Something like that is the thought. If we want to make all of these, we need to bring in a lot of ore from somewhere. Or we could try and make them where we produce that ore, because we wanted to make copper ore at the same location as we're doing iron ore. Or at least I wanted to. So that could be a possibility. Let's start with all of the catalysts. Have a look. That's not it. It is in here, of course. Somewhere here. So that's 8 different ores. These are easy to make together. The rest are not really. So I think we do prefer a centralized location for this. We bring in 8 types of ore and spent metal catalyst carriers, and then we export all of these. It's not going to be too bad. Let's just say 15 of each. Per second. So that's a small amount of ore. So we do not need very much throughput of trains, for the input at least. Only the output. So I have, on some occasions, used one train to transport all of these. Is that something we would like to do again? I feel like you get into some amount of trouble with that every now and then. Yeah, let's just keep them separated on trains, I mean, on the same outpost, but we only actually need 8 machines doing this. But if we keep them on separate outposts, it's just a lot easier to scale the production of them, as well as if we need a lot of red somewhere, we can have a full train going directly there. Yeah, that seems to be better. Or at least less prone to shortages. Good. Where do we want to do this? And should we start by making copper ore as well? No. We will go over here and make an area for this. Then we will go and make copper ore. And then we can import those two to make the red catalysts. And we only need the red catalyst currently, right? For the ammonia. Yes. Good. That is the plan then. You can go home for now. Can go home and restock. Let's actually get rid of this junk. We needed to import stuff for here as well, but... Well, should we make the train station for this thermal water here? Or should we wait until we also have the ammonia available and hydrochloric gas? We'll wait. We need to go further. And we need our foul train. Am I going to pick this up? Probably not. No, landfill. Luckily I have some available. So again, this will be a very small outpost, so we could basically do it anywhere. Could also just utilize some of this space for it, actually. Where we already have land and we don't really have a purpose for it. At least in the future. Nah, let's just do a proper train station out here. And I think we have more than enough space for that already. I need my landfill back though. At least most of it. So if we just go to here, make a station, then make whatever little processing. This has plenty of space to whatever it needs to do, I think. So we're going to do that. I might have went a little bit too far. It's fine. I left my artillery somewhere. Dang it. Well, again, we don't need a lot of space here. So just building here would be fine. We can even ask the FAL train, the artillery train, to get in here. But I need some rail first. So let's just go grab the train here. Can that reach anything? Not really. So we're waiting for the train. We need more space for stations than we need for the processing, I think. Which is fine. It's just not something I've done a lot of yet. And then you can get in here as well. Oh, you need to be backed up, of course. Good. So this will just be called metal catalysts in singular form. And we should get the train in after clay brick. I have forgotten some signals over there. I guess we should go fix that. You have nothing else to shoot at, really? Oh, it's because it's automatic, my bad. Shoot away. So let's grab our artillery and fix those train signals. should be the signals fixed, not the signals fixed. At least I think those are the only ways, but I have forgotten it at. Because we fixed the blueprint from here. I'm going to need more rails, so let's just stop by the base for that. Everything else should be fine. Maybe some more logistic parts. Because for 8 machines, I'm not gonna make something advanced with belts and stuff. Logistic parts. Yeah, it's 250. And what was I said rail? The attention span is short. Let's just clear a little bit more here. And send this back here. And then we are just going to at least make 2 of these stations. Which is for the iron ore and the copper. Is there a reason not to do all of them right now? So 8 stations. Actually, let's let the first one be for the catalyst carriers coming back. And then we will just do iron and copper for now. And we did add the fuel train, right? Yes. Just hasn't gotten here, I guess. You just go there. And you go in there. And we need power poles. And a big electric pole. We have those in here? I don't think so. Am I blind as always? No. We have some on the artillery train, so let's just grab those for now. We have plenty here, actually. Good to know. Good. And then we need 2 trains. This will be catalyst areas. This will be metal at yeah, we will just do the output at the bottom, right? Or maybe we do them step by step, so the stuff for the red are here, so then we do the output for red after that. Copper. I still don't have any locomotives. We have those in here? Probably not. No. So while we go back, we should also be sure to grab what we need for some copper ore production. Do we need copper ore for anything but these? I wonder. That's just for copper plate. Maybe for cupric chloride solution at some point. Okay. So we are just gonna treat it to the same sort of production as the iron ore, I think. So what does a setup of this size require? It's probably just what we have in the train, if I would have to guess. Yes, so we should just get the train. What was it? I needed some locomotives. Let's go and grab those. I guess this train can go up here then. So 20 of these can actually handle 80 of these, but let's bring some of those as well. And that's enough space used on those. I think maybe I should start going through all of this. I'm not sure I actually want to carry around this stuff, or at least request it, since we only go up to blue with these. I'll just carry 2 stacks of that with me, 1 stack of those. Just 1 stack of those as well, and those. And 1 stack of those. If we get these restocked every now and then, we don't have to carry as many. And that's what I want to do for now. We are not going to do all of that right now, because that would take forever. Oh, I've done this before, I see. No, turn that off, please. Good. I guess we're just reusing this blueprint, because I don't think I made a good one generically. Or did I? Yes, I made this. Oh, this one? That's still... Oh, that's for lead. Wait. Oh, that's not even this. There's smelting involved in that as well. Get this out of here. What's this? That's landfill. I can just copy paste that, right? There's no reason to have that in here. All of these are really outdated, so let's get rid of those. We can copy paste them from somewhere else if we want them. This might become useful soon though. But we can also copy paste that from elsewhere. This is just sulfur dioxide, right? There's no sulfuric acid in here. No, that's not very useful, very often at least. This is not good anymore. This we're still using for these, basically. This part at least. This is an upgraded version of that with more processing at the end and duplicated. And that's just lead, I guess. I don't know why that's here even. So this is just a downgraded version of this. I guess we don't really need this. This can easily be upgraded to that anyway. Yeah, those are the ones we're keeping for now. And we just want this. Right. There's nothing bad here or anything. And I should really do that from the map, as always. Hopefully I got everything here. But we need some landfill first of all. Is this big enough? Yes, so we don't have to go all the way out. Maybe just a little bit wider, but we're probably running out of landfill anyway. Yep. Too bad. Why didn't I leave these behind? I'm gonna get rid of those while we go back to base anyway. And I came for the landfill. Almost forgot again. What are the robots doing? They're so slow. Okay. Do we actually have enough iron ore currently, or should we also upgrade that? Because we're using that for ferric chloride, of course. But it looks like we have more than enough. Good. So, put the landfill down. And paste this. And there shouldn't be a problem pasting these right up against each other, I'm pretty sure. Because it's just oxygen that can over that. And hydrogen, I guess. Well, that shouldn't still be a problem. I've done it before. Yeah, you're not gonna be very helpful like this. Especially since I need to put some water down here and that damage the machines. Oh, I've put some land on top of those by accident. Don't actually want to fill up the water that the offshore pumps are using. So we will just try to put that back down. How many construction bots are here? 750. Oh, I don't have any more blasting charges. Dang it. Blasting charges. Let's just let the robots deliver some stuff. For now, keep a stack of those. We will change those to storage silos or storage warehouses later, I think. Should we just leave the rest of that row for maybe more stuff in here later? Let's do that. Always want at least 3 stacks, I guess, of those. 2 stacks of these. Let's just go to 4 of those. Currently, I'm all about the red belt, so maybe that's what we're planning for here. And I guess that means we should get rid of this for now. That's enough work on that for now. Let's go back. Good. Then we can paste this again. Or some offshore pumps. And then we can fix these recipes. And for copper, it is stereotite and crotinium. Okie dokie. Crotinium. Good. And stereotite replaced the sapphirite, and crotinium replaces the divolite. And that can just be dragged. And these will be copper. Good. And then we're basically just waiting for the robots. Good. And we need to connect stuff here. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.